January 21st, 1944. Under the pitch-black cloak of night, a Royal Canadian Air Force Mosquito skims across the English Channel. Its pilot is an American, Lou Luma.
Going over the channel was like being inside of a black barrel. I mean, you didn't see anything. You didn't know where up was or down was or anything.
Luma and his navigator, Lieutenant Colin Finlayson, are night intruders. Their mission? Attack German aircraft right at their doorstep.
The psychological advantage was great. They knew every time they came home that there was an intruder hanging around the airport.
Luma's Mosquito advances to Hildesheim Air Base in Germany. Without radar, Luma has to depend on visual cues to spot his prey.
He could look for the exhaust fires from their engines. He could look for the guy that forgot to turn his lights off or turned his lights on for some silly reason.
Within minutes, an outgoing enemy pilot exposes himself with a costly mistake. He's left his lights on.
The navigator spotted this one white light coming toward us. We had a white light in the nose and a white light in the tail.
A Messerschmitt 410, and it's climbing fast. Luma stays low, undetected. As the German plane passes overhead, Luma cranks his Mosquito into a sharp 180. He has to gain ground quickly before the German fighter reaches his target. Adrenaline surges through Luma's veins as he races toward his enemy.
There's two Merlins of mine with the throttles pushed all the way forward to catch him. I didn't want him to get away.
In his excitement, Luma closes too fast. He's about to overshoot the German.
At that point in time, I'm just sick at the stomach. I think, God, I'm screwing this up.
Luma slams down the landing gear and throws his Mosquito into a series of hard turns to drain airspeed. He manages to stay behind his prey. He opens up with all 8 guns.
As soon as you do it, there's an explosion. And then just ram the nose forward to avoid flying through all this debris.
Later, Luma learns that the German pilot he defeated was a Luftwaffe ace.
He had shot down 5 British bombers that night, and he had landed to get more fuel. In his excitement, he left those lights on.
Luma speeds away into the shadows, a victorious night fighter. The Mosquito has inflicted its deadly sting. The de Havilland DH-98 Mosquito is one of the fastest airframes of World War II. A lightweight wooden frame wedded to twin 1,700 horsepower Merlin engines. The Wooden Wonder, as it became known, could reach speeds well over 400 miles per hour.
There's nothing that was built then that would be able to catch you.
Its performance and its massive firepower of 4 20mm cannon and 4 30 caliber machine guns made the Mosquito a force to be reckoned with.
They could go on any number of utility missions and combat missions as well. Weather reconnaissance, photo reconnaissance, attack missions where they would actually put bombs on things. They could go on strafing missions down low.
One such strafing mission will take Mosquito pilot Lou Luma from the murky shroud of darkness into the revealing light of day. March 24th, 1944. Luma's Canadian Air Force Mosquito again steals across the English Channel. It's a rare daylight appearance for the plane and its pilot.
They had what they called daylight rangers. These were trips that they would let us go out in daytime, 2 aircraft at a time. You had to plan your own trip.
Today, Luma's target is an air base on the French-German border.
The idea was they would go in unannounced, by surprise, with lots of speed, make one pass, wreak all kinds of destruction, and then get out of there.
Less than 5 miles from the airfield, Luma spots a bogey. It's a Ju-37, a single-engine trainer. The Mosquito pilot knows that he must jump his enemy before any alarm can be raised. He creeps into position. Luma's 8 weapons bark to life. The German trainer disintegrates under the combined weight of fire.
He probably never, ever knew what hit him.
Luma continues to the airfield at about 400 miles per hour. As he approaches, Luma spots scores of targets. Aircraft and gliders parked in the shape of an L along the flight line.
We predetermined that we were only going to make 2 passes. Down the one circle to get in line for the other row, and then get out of there. Get in, hit them quick, and get out quick.
The Mosquitoes wade through the ground targets, ensuring the enemy planes will never claim kills of their own. With anti-aircraft fire all around them, the Mosquitoes climb away, leaving behind the smoke and debris of a successful mission. But halfway to the English Channel, Luma spots a new target.
And then we saw Junkers 52, that was an old tri-motor transport. And that was a tough old bird.
Luma breaks for the safety of England. He lands home having scored his 5th victory. He remains the only American Mosquito ace and a prime example of a fighter pilot using speed as a weapon.